Whoa, I want you to put it, y'all. The Detroit Lions, Dan Campbell announced today that Marcus Davenport is going to need a second opinion for his injury. This is coming from Danny Rogers' Twitter account. Says, Lions Dan Campbell says Marcus Davenport is seeking second opinions. He has no answer on his level of concern for Davenport's ankle shoulder injuries being long-term. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? Now, I listen, I am not happy the man got hurt. Don't get it twisted. I'm not happy. What this is, listen, you shop at the dollar store, you going to get dollar store products. You shop at Five Below, you going to get Five Below products. You shop at Mr. Allen's, you going to get 29 or 2 for 50. That's just the bottom line. Now, Marcus Davenport led the charge yesterday. It's good for his 1 sack a season. Got the first sack of the Detroit Lions season. But what has my issue been with him? What has my issue been with Marcus Davenport? Is his ability to stay healthy. Now, for everybody that was ready to call Zadarius Smith washed in a bum, he got half a sack yesterday. Zadarius Smith just turned 33 years old. Marcus Davenport ain't even 30. And the man can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy. Then he in a press conference, I get it. Dan Campbell said, if you ain't built for this life, you in the wrong business. If you ain't built for this type of stress, you in the wrong business. If you ain't built for people talking about you, bro, you in the wrong business. You are a first-round pick in the National Football League that is tippy-toe bust. You a tippy-toe bust right now. You a tippy-toe bust, bro. You can't even stay healthy. Now, this tells me a second opinion, in my opinion, that the injury could be more severe. Why do you need a second opinion? Is it because you are looking for a certain answer? Are they telling him to shelve himself, but he doesn't want to do that? So he's looking at a second opinion. Now, I'm not taking anything away from these guys. These dudes are warriors, man. They are warriors and they are men, and I appreciate what they do, right? Because not all of us could do that. I broke my femur when I was 6 and 14, and I couldn't imagine coming back like Hutch. I couldn't imagine having a devastating season injury and coming back from that. The mental fortitude you need to get over that. I get it. But guess what, y'all? I'm in the business of critiquing. They get paid to play. I get paid to critique. I'm a fan of the game. And no disrespect on the man level. I'm sure he's a phenomenal human being. But we ain't talking about the human being right now. We're talking about Marcus Davenport, the football player. Marcus Davenport. And listen, I ain't even mad at Marcus. I'm not even mad at Marcus. And while we were off the air, the clown suit was debatable. I was coming up, somebody was giving me ideas for a clown suit. And I came to this conclusion that for me to wear a clown suit this year, if you may remember, the clown suit was on the table last year. When it came to the Detroit Lions and sacks, it all fell on Marcus Davenport. He had to get career high. He had to get career high in games, which is 16. He had to get a career high in sacks, which is 10. Now, he led the Detroit Lions. And matter of fact, he is tied. He's tied with 3 other people, Aiden Hutchinson, Mohammed, and Brian Branch, for leading the Detroit Lions in sacks. If Marcus Davenport plays 16 games, a career high, gets 10 sacks, a career high, I will wear a clown suit. I wear a clown suit. I'm coming for one dude. Melvin, Bradley, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius Holmes. One guy. I'm not even mad at Marcus Davenport. When he got hurt yesterday, I told him to get his butt back on the field. I said, you get your butt back on that field. I didn't even pop a gasket. I said, well, I kind of did. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. This is unacceptable. You get your butt back on the field. They said he got hurt. He got clipped by Hutch. I saw him jump over it. Maybe I missed something because I was entertaining. Then he gets hurt. How ironic that he gets hurt on a sack. Like, you cannot make this stuff up. The man who can't stay healthy, who is brought in to sack the quarterback, gets hurt on a sack and now is seeking a second opinion. If you need a second opinion on anything, especially medical, it is a bigger problem than initially thought. And look at this. Again, Dan Campbell has no answer on his level of concern for the ankle and shoulder. When he got the sack, I couldn't believe it. He turned around. He was holding his, I thought it was like his elbow. And it could have been the same elbow that was hurt last year. I think the arm that was hurt last year in his general area was his left, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been the right. I don't know. I got one man. I'm coming after one dude, bro. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm swear, bro. Like, we were all taught as children and young adults that if you, my mother told me, buy it right or buy it twice. Because if you buy something, anybody knows if you chintz originally, you're going to pay for it on the back end. So show some patience, invest in a quality product so you don't have to buy it again. And we had a more quality product than Marcus Davenport. And again, y'all, this is me coming from a fan. Look, man to man, prayers up, big up, get healthy. Fan to man, he's a bum. Fan to man, he's a bum, period. I'm a YouTube creator. A lot of people can't stand me. They cannot stand me on Twitter. I deal with it. It's part of the business. I deal with it. Just like he got to deal with this. Man to man, dap up. We can have some sushi together. I don't even eat fish. I'm allergic to seafood, but I'll meet you at the restaurant. We'll dap it up. It's all love, right? We ain't no friends on the court. Ain't no friends on the field. Ain't no friends here, man. You came here to do a job, and I hope he can do it. So I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold out. But you know what? Like I said, Davenport, it is what it is, bro. Lions knew exactly what they were getting when they signed him. Let me show you what they were getting. Let me show you, just in case you forgot. This is what you were getting when you signed Marcus Davenport. I can't believe, like this is unbelievable. Matter of fact, he just turned 29. He had a 29 or 2 for 50. He just turned 29 10 days ago. Questionable. This is what they knew. They knew what they were getting. They knew what they were getting. I said this in my live streams, in my videos. His career high in games, he had half a sack. So why would you think that he was going to perform after 3 down years? As a matter of fact, 4 down years. Marcus Davenport hasn't been anything in 4 years. He was not worth anybody signing him, let alone us. And he sure wasn't worth us cutting Zadarius Smith for him. And then the dude is, I don't even know, like, I get it, bro. I get it. He's so jovial when it comes to, if you didn't see his press conference when they asked him about the injury, he was like, I can't even repeat what he said. It was a joke to him. It was fun in games. We trying to win Super Bowls, bro. And we not. So again, Marcus Davenport, this ain't even on you, bro. This ain't even on you. I ain't even blaming you. You are who we thought you were. And again, this is me holding back until we find out what's going on. And even then, I have no doubt that this man gave his all. Getting out there being a warrior. And I don't know if that's what y'all want to see, man, from me, but you ain't getting it from me, bro. If I was whack with my content, nobody would watch. There is no sympathy on the football field. There is no, oh, the boo-boo, the poor baby. No. Just like it ain't all the blame is going to Brad Holmes. Point blank, period. The dude lasted. You have got to be kidding. So think about this. And again, we don't know what's the second opinion part scares me. And the fact that he didn't come back into yesterday's game. After that sack, we didn't see him again. That was in the third quarter. It was in the third quarter. He did not come back in. Muhammad came in. You know what's amazing to me is how most of the Lions fan base they weren't impressed by his sack. They weren't impressed by the pass rush. And I was excited to see that. Because the pass rush was lackluster for 2.5 quarters. And Caleb Williams is not a great assessment of sacking the quarterback. The dude was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL last year. He gets rid of the ball a little bit quicker, but he's still up there. 4 yesterday. So y'all tell me in the comment section that stats are skewed. Yes, they are. Now we'll really see what's up when we get to Lamar. We got bailed out because Joe Burrow is going to be hurt for 3 months. He's another guy we would have had to monster bring down, right? This is not at Marcus Davenport at all. I got one man, Melvin Bradley Matthias Jerome Cornelius Holmes. It is your job to get this done. It is your job. You knew what you were bringing in when you brought him in. This guy, like, this has to be a joke. I woke up this morning and I slapped myself. Bro. I said, wake up, Derek. This can't be serious. It ain't no way Marcus Davenport made it a game and a half. It ain't no way. So you know what? I believe in Marcus Davenport. He gonna come back. I'm being sarcastic than the mug right here. Marcus, because if he don't come back in, target acquired, bro. Brad Holmes, I'm on your head. I'm on your head, period. That's it. I'm on it, period. Let him not come back, though. Y'all gonna have to find a new channel because I'm on it. I'm on it. You knew what you were getting. The entire fan base knew what you were getting. The pundits and the media knew what you were getting, but you didn't know what you were getting? You didn't know what you were getting. Now, you can say that he got hurt. It was a dirty play last year. I thought it was a dirty play. He said it wasn't. But this here, he sacked the dude and got hurt. It was no friendly fire. It wasn't even like Aleem McNeil. It wasn't even like Brian Branch when Aleem and Hutch clashed last year. It wasn't even like Brian Branch. Friendly fire. There was no, he sacked the dude and got, like, you can't write it any better than that. So I am hoping for his sake and for yours that he comes back because I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But let's not pretend ourselves. This is what we in a business in. If you in the NFL, if you hurt, you don't make it in the NFL. Not for long. If you hurt, you don't even get drafted. If you hurt, you hurt. And you can't, that's it. That's it. The NFL is based on what you can do for me now. It doesn't matter. So I said this, man. I don't even got to say this. Y'all should know me better than that. This ain't about him and the human side. This is about what you can do on a football field. Anybody that gets hurt on a football field, praying for them. Hope they better. When it comes to football, though, you got to be able to play. So we'll see. We will see. But according to Danny Rodgers and Dan Campbell's press conference today, which I did listen to, that there is they asked him about Monday. Do they think he's going to be ready? He said he doesn't know. He doesn't know. There's no timetable. All that he was very clear on is that they want a second opinion. If you want to say, I just don't know how he plays on Monday. I expect him to miss the game. What I'm afraid of is the fact that he needs a second opinion or seeking a second opinion gives me pause to think it could be more serious. And maybe somebody is saying, you got to hang it up, bro, for the rest of the year. Just like they did Joe Burrow with his wrist. They shelved him. They're going to do that this year. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Trust me, this is calm me. And it ain't even about Davenport. It never was about Davenport. We signed a dude coming off. This is what happens, y'all. And see, this is what I love about doing this, man. Because when you know, like, there's a pattern. All I do is follow patterns. That's it. That's all I do. If you look at the pattern of signing injured players, it turns out the same most of the time. There is an anomaly. You have a DJ Reader. You have a Tim Patrick. Those are anomalies. But then you have an Emmanuel Mosley, right? You have a Marcus Davenport. So you have, if statistically the guy can't stay healthy. Look at DJ Chark. Has not been able to stay healthy. He was coming off a season-ending 4-game season. Emmanuel Mosley, to my knowledge, is not even in the league right now. If you sign, it's not going to change. It's not going to change. The odds of it changing are low. And my voice is still gone from yesterday. The odds of it changing are low. You know the saying, a leopard can't change his spots? Now, we've seen cases where people can be injured and then they never do that again, like to have that type of injury, or they're not shelves like that, right? We've seen it. But the statistical probability of Marcus Davenport getting hurt was high. That's why I don't believe in Marcus Davenport. I never have. But that's what, if you listen, you get what you're paying. Your mom is always right. Your mom is always right. Maybe Brad Holmes' mom need to be like, yo, son, you get what you pay for. Let me remind you of that. So from a human level, wishing him well. Hope he comes back. Hope he's okay. Hope he can function. Hope it's nothing that's going to change the course of his life. From a fan standpoint, and a team trying to win their first Super Bowl, we need somebody else. We always have. And now it's going to be on Melvin, Bradley, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius Holmes to make this happen. Wouldn't that be something? If you were forced to trade for Zadarius Smith, you cut Zadarius Smith, and now you're forced to trade for somebody else. And we're going to talk about that in a later video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Appreciate you guys for hitting the subscribe button. We just hit 30.8 on the push to get to 31, hopefully by the time the month is over. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Just a reminder, there is a P.O. box. If anybody wants to send me anything, it's in the description. I have a personal mailbox. If I don't say anything, nobody's going to know it's there. So I have had people tell me they want to send me things. So if you want to send something, it's in the description below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. This is the Commie, by the way. The other one, he waiting. He's definitely waiting to come out.